What is going on, guys? Brad here for Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Knicks versus Bulls game going down on Friday, October 31st, 2025. Before I get to the free pick, if you guys want to take the guesswork out of it, if you want to save your time and are just looking for my best bets, you can always find those over at Pickdawgz Premium. Now, these are the picks that I'm betting the most on. These are the picks that I like the best. So I think it's, personally for me, I think it's hard to beat the books by yourself. I have all the resources. I have a team of people working with me to try to beat the book. So if you want a guy like that in your corner, I got you. Check it out. We also do have the inner circle. Now, this is for people with larger bankrolls. It's not for everyone. You got to be able to make big bets, but it's more of a one-on-one concierge service. We've had a lot of people have joined. We've had a lot of people who have had success. So this sounds like something more up your alley. Text the number on the screen, and we'll get back to you. But let's get right into this one, guys. We got the New York Knicks headed into Chicago to play the red-hot Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls 4-0 straight up, 4-0 ATS. Holy crap. What is going on in Chicago? On the other hand, the New York Knicks 2-2 straight up, 2-2 ATS. Man, I mean, this Bulls team, like I said, they just continue to ball out. I was on the Bulls in their last game against the Kings. That was my play of the day. Smacked. I was on the Bulls against the Hawks in the game before that. Smacked. Have I faded the Bulls yet? I was actually on the Bulls in the first game of the season against the Pistons. A lot of people didn't like that pick. Smacked. They did beat up on my Magic. I thought the Magic could have did something there. But, yeah, this Bulls team just continues to roll. Let me pull up a little injury report here just to make sure we are all good on it when it comes to an injury perspective. I believe the Bulls are pretty healthy right now. But, sorry, guys, I should have already had this pulled up. Where is the Bulls game? There it is. Let's see. All right, so for the Knicks, it looks like Miles McBride, day-to-day, Yabusele, however you say it, questionable as well. For the Bulls, Kobe White still out, Zach Collins still out. So nothing really too crazy here when it comes to an injury perspective. New York Knicks, kind of been an up and down season. You know, we saw them start their season off very hot, beating the Cavs and then beating the Celtics. They look great in both those games. The thing about both those games was they were at home. Then they traveled on the road. They went into Miami, lost outright. Went into Milwaukee, lost went outright too. So they have 2 wins this season, both of them at home. 2 losses this season, both of those on the road. This may be a common trend with the Knicks this season. They may struggle traveling a bit. Well, this is now their 3rd road game in a row, and they're going into Chicago. I will say the New York Knicks have not had an easy path to start this season. I mean, you play the Celtics, the Cavs, the Bucks, and then you play the Heat, who are, no pun intended, on fire right now. Now they get the Bulls, though, which is another team that's on fire. But look, the Bulls have been great. 4-0 straight up, 4-0 ATS. I kind of like the Knicks in this one, though, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm just looking at this matchup for when it comes to a roster perspective, and I just think the Knicks have this team outmatched everywhere. I mean, Jalen Brunson, Anunoby, Karl-Anthony Towns, Bridges. The Bulls just don't have the firepower to keep up with that, in my opinion. And let's be real, guys. Yes, the Bulls came out hot, but they're not going to cover every game. I feel like this is a good sell high spot on the Chicago Bulls. And I think I want to buy in on the Knicks here. I really do. So I just think the Knicks will be a little bit too much for this Bulls team. I think Karl-Anthony Towns will have a day against Vucevic in the paint. And yeah, I just think it's going to be a lot of matchup problems for the Bulls here. So, like I said, guys, I've been on this Bulls train. I've been winning some money with them, but sometimes you gotta know when to fade a team, even when they're red hot. And I think this is when we sell high on this Bulls team. So I'm going to be on the Knicks. I'm going to lay the points. I appreciate you guys watching this. Drop a like. Drop in the comments who you're taking in this game. I'm curious to see who you guys have. Check out my premiums. Like I said, those are my best picks every day. That includes my $25 play of the day. If you guys just like to bet one game a day, I got you. That is a great option for you. Most importantly, subscribe to Pickdawgz on YouTube because we're just trying to help you guys win some money. I'm going to catch you on the next one.